Welcome to episode 23, aka the Jordan
The
episode.
Jordan episode, BT. How you feeling?
Actually, more like the LeBron episode after
Dude,
last night's
shut up.
performance.
Shut
After
up.
last night's
It is
performance,
Jordan. It is Jordan. It is Jordan.
we're gonna have a little bit of a shorter podcast. Not a lot to talk about in the sports world this week.
We'll try to milk it out as much as
Yeah, we're gonna
possible.
we're gonna milk it out. We're gonna have some interesting discussions. Rather about what we're 3 weeks away from the March Madness bracket being revealed.
Yes,
Two
sir.
weeks away from conference tournament starting. What an interesting one
I
it'll
thought you
be in
said
Kansas
next week.
City.
Next week.
There's a conference tournament that starts next week.
Then
The
they start
Atlantic
next
Sun.
week. Yeah, that's the
The
best
Big 12
conference
starts
in
in
the.
2 weeks.
That's the biggest conference in the league, BT. A son.
All right, well that'll move us on. Stewie, you can talk about Iowa State's weekend.
They say it's some. Well, when was our last game? Okay. So last Saturday we played West Virginia. Okay, we were winning by like 20 something points, and then we shit the bed, and um they were winning 51-50 at one point. Then we went on like a 14-0 run. Um and then last night we beat Oklahoma. BT.
Ugh.
BT, how you feeling about last night? I mean, I'm talking about Iowa State, but like
That was the worst game of college basketball from both teams that I've ever seen.
I don't know about that. Iowa State had a very good defensive game, and you let a dude who averaged less than a point.
It seems to be a trend.
He had 15 points and 9 rebounds. BT.
It's not that. It's just like that's the worst offensive game I've ever seen from a college basketball team.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I've seen a lot of bad
so
performances.
like I think the common factor in these past two games, if you look at our starting offenses, like our starting lineups, they have been bad these past couple games. Um, but the reason why we have won these games is because of the emergence of our backups. Like, for instance, this West Virginia game, Jackson Pawlowski had an incredible game. It may not show up in the stat line, but he played a very big role defensively and coming off the bench. And then last night, I told you Demarion Watson, someone who averaged less than 2 points, um, comes off the bench, plays outstanding minutes, and drops a career high in points and rebounds off the bench.
I
15
mean,
points, 9 rebounds.
ideally, if Oklahoma pulls away when we were like literally hitting on all cylinders on defense, I really think we win this game.
Yeah, but here's the thing, and like we had your offense on lockdown, BT.
Yeah, but like if like when we were stopping you, if we hit some of those open threes and same
Yeah,
could be
but I
said
mean
with
that's just
you,
part of
but
the game. That's just like if we hit open threes, we don't make these costly decisions. Um,
14 turnovers, that's what lost the game right
yeah,
there.
look at Iowa State's turnover margin, buddy.
8.
It's like a common thread. I mean, it's like you're not gonna win when your best scorer only drops 4 points.
I mean, we also shot 17% from 3.
Yeah, we didn't. We only shot like 20 something percent, 25. Yeah, y'all couldn't hit shit. But like I said, it was just like I look at our offense. Our starting offensive lineup just did bad,
Yeah.
and I think I think now more than ever is like the crucial time where our backups have to start, performing. And this has been a common trend all season. I think we're one of the more deeper teams in the country. We may be a young team, but we're experienced. Like all these guys have played meaningful minutes. Um,
Yeah, so for this game we were I guess we're really going to be missing the rest of the year besides March Madness. But we're missing our backup Dig, and we had to play a true freshman that looked like a true freshman. Looks like a darker haired version of Brady Manick.
is that
Remember
the number
him?
45?
Yeah.
Dude, I was wondering who that was. Dude, okay, can you tell me why Suarez looks like he's in his 30s?
Dude, he's like he can come back next year.
Dude, he
This whole
dude,
this
Gary
whole
Ellis
Oklahoma
looking ass.
team can come back next year.
Yeah, but and then the same with Iowa State besides Rob Jones, Trey King, and
Yeah.
I think those two. Maybe Hassan Ward, he's gone too. So Omaha Bilou, hopefully he doesn't transfer. But
He's
we also
going
got
to he's
JT
going to
Rock,
Iowa.
7'1" center who can shoot the 30.
You said the same
Um,
thing about Omaha last year, and he didn't even play.
I didn't say Omar could shoot the three, buddy.
But you said he was gonna play.
I did. Well, you would think our highest rated recruit in school history would get fucking minutes. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. Besides, I feel like if he has a good season next year, he'll be pretty fire.
Well,
Um,
oh yeah. Well, I guess we didn't even hold on. We can look at your games this week. Hold on, I forgot. My bad.
yeah, BT, come on.
Probably gonna win out. Okay, I'm sorry. You're gonna win out.
I don't know if that's the
Actually,
case.
BYU might be a sneaky team. They did go into
Yeah,
Lawrence a couple days ago and
well,
beat Kansas.
UCF's like we could easily lose these last three games. But if if we do what we're capable of playing, I think we go 2-0 this week.
Well, I guess. Well, what?
Um, I think the
No.
toughest game out of this stretch is going to be first BYU and Kansas State. But like all these Big 12 games, like UCF, they beat Kansas, didn't they?
I think UCF did beat Kansas in. Yeah,
Yeah, in
they
Central
also beat
Florida.
us.
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy. UCF's having one of the their
And they're
greatest
on a heater
seasons.
right now.
Yeah, well, I mean Oklahoma State, buddy.
Yeah, fine.
um, and they also lost to West Virginia and Cincinnati, who we beat. But, um, like the Big 12's good, dude. Anything can happen. Of course, I hope we win out. It's gonna be a good game. I haven't watched much UCF basketball this year. I'm
This
looking.
from when Oklahoma played them. They were really let's just say they're a lengthy team. They put 2 7-footers on the court at the same time.
Okay, how's their guard play though?
Their guards are 6'6", 6'7". They
Okay,
are a
so we have-
tall team, and they will.
so
And it's
yeah,
really hard to.
it should be interesting.
You have to hit threes to beat them.
Mhm.
That's you're not gonna go. They're not gonna let you go in the
What do
paint.
they run like a 2-3 zone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they run like the 1-2-2,
Okay,
and then
okay.
they just have their big 7-footers go like this the whole fucking
Guard in
time.
the paint. Yeah.
Or they run a 3-2 and they put the 7-2 people in the front three, and they just put like that, and you can't fucking do anything about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna say we go at least 1-1. I think that's a safe bet. Um,
Hedge in your bets.
this team, I told you this, BT. I was like, this team has the talent to be one of the best Iowa State teams in school history. Didn't I say that earlier this year?
I mean, I think it is the best team in school history. I think
I,
this
I
team
don't
would clamp Niang's team.
I don't know about that because we in 2000 we went 32-5.
Well, that's before we were born. Let's just say in our lifetimes.
In our 100% in our lifetime. It matches up with that 3 seed Georgia's Niang team
I think
where we won.
I think you guys beat the Niang team by 20.
That team, okay. So I look at it like this, okay? So we had that year where we were the 3 seed and we lost to UAB, right? Like we were a top 10 team. We were a top 10 team in the league. We were, we were favored to go out of that side of the bracket. We were considered an amazing team. We just fucking choked it. I remember watching that in ninth grade, or no, I remember
6.
sixth grade band class. BT.
I was in PE watching it on the turf.
I was in,
Jim Duggan was watching it too.
I was in band class watching it on my Chromebook, and I was so disappointed. But I think it's either that team, and then the 2014 team that lost to the national championship team, UConn, when George
A
broke his
broken
ankle.
leg or
Those two
broken
teams
whatever.
and this year's team are the best I've ever seen personally. And this is my personal opinion. I think if George Niang did not break his ankle, I think we win the national championship that year.
Well, I mean,
But that was also 10 years ago.
yeah.
I remember waking up after
I think
that day.
2020 Iowa State wins March Madness too.
2020.
Is that the year you had 3?
No, dude, what the fuck? Don't give us that jurisdiction, dude. We had 2 wins, buddy. 2-22. At least you don't have to say that like the worst team you've ever seen in your lifetime had 2 fucking wins and lost to teams like Florida A&M at home.
Wow.
Teams we pay like $100,000 to play fucking beat us at home.
Hold on, guys. Well, Yes, that will move us on to
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma's week.
He disappeared.
I did disappear for 1 second. So we
Well, technical difficulties, I guess.
yes, I'm having technical difficulties with my webcam. It got unplugged, but I'll wait till after my segment here.
So he says. He just
So we beat Oklahoma State on a game winner. They're calling it
Dude, it was fire.
the silencer in
Dude, it
Stillwater.
was
That's what
fire. I was watching and I was like, no way you. And I texted you this. I was like, no way you're fucking losing to Oklahoma State.
I was in Walmart. I was in
And
Walmart buying groceries because I thought, we're gonna fucking lose. Because I even said this on the pod.
and then I like turn on the game after the Iowa State game.
I
Or
think it
like
was on directly after the Iowa State game.
yeah. I came home and watched like the last like minute of the game, and I saw this fucking play. I was like, no fucking shot. It was an awesome play, wasn't it, McCollum?
Yes, it was McCollum. It was a broken play because they ran an offense that we did not, or a defense that we did not expect them to run.
Mm-hmm. It was a absolutely amazing shot.
And we didn't have any more timeouts after that, so of course.
Yep.
And just barring a major, I really thought we were going to lose that game, and that was going to be the end of the season. And I was ready to call for some heads to be inevitably fired, but yeah. So I am now back. So then we lost in the worst offensive basketball game I've ever seen. Like I said, from my Oklahoma team. I just miss the days when we had offenses like Buddy Hield when we can actually hit a fucking wide open three.
Spangler. Remember Spangler?
Or Manic. Oh, fuck. Come on, number 45.
What was his name? DeMarcus Cousins, his cousin?
Oh, Isaiah Cousins.
Yeah.
And then we had, oh my God. That wasn't. What was the other dude's name? Fuck, I'm not going to remember.
But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with
or Woodard.
Woodard, yeah.
What a team that was. And then we had Khalid, Latin that just blocked all the fucking. Okay, I'm getting distracted from back in the good times, but you just need to win one of these three. You're not gonna win Saturday. I can be the biggest optimistic, half glass half full. If you wanted me to be that, I'd be say we'll keep it within 10. But we're not gonna get. We're gonna get probably ran out of the building by Houston. Our own fucking building. It'll be a packed crowd because of the history with that coach, the Houston's coach in our program. Sometimes I wish NIL was legal back in the day. So ideally, your most likely scenario that you win a matchup is against Cincinnati that would be what, Tuesday?
Yep.
Tuesday. That would be your most likely scenario you win.
Mm-hmm.
It is senior night, but there's not much seniors to do it. So, and then maybe you could beat Texas, but I guess we kind of do on Texas and on the hardwood this year.
Plus, like, come on, guys.
Shout out Oklahoma women's basketball for being back-to-back regular season Big 12 conference champions. So it's just not easy owning all the good women's sports. I mean, softball, basketball. Yeah. So we won the Big 12 there.
What about volleyball, though?
Texas just fucking runs the fucking shit. You know, Texas. They literally beat Nebraska in the championship last year. Don't you remember that?
They have a former NBA player's daughter on their team.
One time, Brian Bosworth, legendary linebacker, his daughter was on our volleyball team, but our volleyball team hasn't been shit in like ever. Oh, you have to sacrifice some sports. So I think you go 1-1. You beat Cincinnati at home. Well, you should, and then just hopefully, I think one win you clinch. You guarantee a spot. There's no way they can leave you out. I don't think they should leave you out this year unless you're just completely murdered all three of these games and then you get demolished by a lower seeded team in the tournament. But I don't know what the projected tournament looks like. So, all right. Well, you want to do bubble watch?
See what bracketology first.
Well, I mean,
why the fuck is Iowa State the center of this?
Because your net ranking like doubled after that because you got revenge for a loss.
Yeah, but
You
why
moved
are
up.
we in the bubble ranks?
It's not. It's just showing that you probably
Oh, we're locks.
okay. Your locks are UNC, Duke, and Clemson.
Yep.
Wake Virginia has dropped down to work to do from should be in from
I
last week.
I think they should have been in, but and so same with Wake, but Wake fucking lost to Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Like all three of these like teams that are have work to do could easily make the tournament.
and
It's
I
been
don't think Pitt makes it unless they have a run in the ACC tournament.
yeah. Well, Carrington's gonna have to carry the fuck out of them, and the
Yeah.
Diaz twins, and Blake Hinson.
All right. So you got your Big 12 locks. Yeah,
Y-
Houston,
Yeah,
Kansas, Iowa State, Baylor, BYU,
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech has moved up to a lock.
I don't know how they can be locked in after losing their what didn't they lose their last game?
Yes, they lost to Texas. Oklahoma's down to should be in. Um, wow, thanks. Javen McCollum hasn't missed a free throw. Should be on track for
They've
number
lost
8 or
their last
9.
two, BT. They
Then
lost to
it,
UCF by 14 and then Texas by 12.
then again, the Sooners close with a notably challenging schedule. Promotion group will host Houston and Cincinnati before finishing at Texas. Texas is up to should be in, and TCU should be in that Texas
I
Tech
I
game.
personally would have TCU, Oklahoma, and Texas over Texas Tech.
Well, yeah,
Um,
but
TCU as at least
but who? Well, we have to look at the wins. Let's go to Texas Tech here. They beat Kansas. I mean,
they beat BYU,
beat
beat
number 11
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma at the time.
beat Texas.
Yeah. So I mean, it's not. They have the wins.
Yeah, but you're telling me
But
that
to be
like
fair, look at the two of their last three. I think they're accounting for two of their last three. Look who they play.
yeah, but
So
it's just like
it's a lot easier stretch for them to be.
yeah, I
And
mean I
then
get that, but still.
I mean I agree with. And then work to do. Kansas State is now first on work to do.
Yeah, I don't think Kansas State makes it.
They weren't even in bubble watch earlier this month.
Unless these two teams like somehow like
I mean,
end up in the
let's see Cincinnati. Let's see who Kansas State has.
they play us their last game of the season at home. They
I
play
mean, they
Kansas.
have they control their own destiny. You win two of these three, and
You're
what you win
18
one
and
against
10, right?
one against Kansas or Iowa State. I think
Then win a couple games in the tournament.
yeah, they would have 19 wins. I don't know. Well, I don't know how the
We made the
bracket
tournament
works.
with 19 wins last year, so
We've been left out with 19. So
and then like
Cincinnati,
Cincinnati, it's just a case of
I think they control their own. Let's see who they play first. Let's see
I
who they
think they're in
play.
like the same boat. They just
I
like
mean,
they can win the rest of these games, but it's just
if you defend home court, you might be able to get in.
yeah,
And then
it's
maybe you
like
make a run in the Big 12 tournament.
it's
We
gonna be
can try to
interesting.
look up, see if I can find when we're looking at talking about bracketology here.
Big East.
UConn, Marquette, Creighton. I don't think that has changed. Providence has dropped from work to do.
I would put Seton Hall and
They did just get demolished by Creighton last night.
yeah, but they beat Marquette, didn't they? I mean they lost it by 21. What is their record? They
18
are
and 10. A lot of this does depend on how many bubble stealers or seed stealers there are,
yeah.
which there might be a lot.
I mean I could see. I think I could see Seton Hall or Providence
So there's
making it.
five
I don't
teams.
think
And from the Big East, you got Butler. I don't think Butler's going to make it. They're
nah.
16 and 13.
I could see St. John's making a push.
Yeah, if they can make a run in the tournament, maybe in the Big East tournament, same thing with Villanova. These four teams, if they make a run in the tournament, maybe upset a Creighton or.
I don't think Villanova. I think.
If they can go make a run, they will upset a UConn or Marquette or Creighton.
I mean, so the thing with these teams, right? So Villanova plays Providence, and then they play Seton Hall, and then
Yeah,
they play Creighton.
It depends on who makes a run at the end of their season.
Yeah,
I could see
I
two out
could,
of these four teams.
I could see. I think I'm gonna put my money on either Seton Hall or St. John's.
Okay.
So yeah,
And then Big Ten should be in Purdue, obviously. Wisconsin's going to be in. And then Illinois.
yeah, and it should be in Michigan State. They had a lot Wait. Where's Nebraska at?
Nebraska should be in.
I think Nebraska is going to get in.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
then
see
what
a
to
world where
do?
they're not. I
Iowa.
don't think Iowa is going to. I think they they've been winning as of recently, but I just think it's a little too late for them.
Pac-12, weakest power conference. Arizona, Washington State are a loss. Washington State's a sneaky good team.
Yeah, I like Colorado though. I think Colorado can make it.
They might make it because they have an NBA draft prospect, and they typically tend to bias against those,
Well,
aka
and
circa
like it's not
Oklahoma
even that. I,
2018,
I'm
which
I'm
Ray on.
looking at their remaining record. They got uh Stanford who's 12-15, so that should be a win. Put them at 29. Oregon, who's 19-9, so that'll be a good game. And then they have Oregon State, who is 12-17.
They
So
don't even have Oregon in here.
yeah,
Wow.
how
SEC,
the times have changed.
Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, South Carolina, Kentucky, Florida are all locks. I
hmm
agree with that.
hmm
Mississippi State should be in.
I
I
don't
mean,
think they will.
that was a good game. Did you watch that
Oh, the
Mississippi
Kentucky
State?
game.
Yeah, with Reed Shepard hitting the game winner.
Reed Shepard to go,
Give
dude.
me some money. And then Texas A&M has work
What
to
is
do.
Mississippi's schedule looking like though?
Let's look at Mississippi State's here. Let's see. They play. I mean,
Ooh,
they
that
do
is a
control.
bruiser
They
of a
control
schedule.
their own destiny.
Yeah, but like those three teams are quad one teams, and
I mean, maybe if you go 2-1. I mean,
yeah, it's still asking for a lot. It just
yeah.
depends. I could see them making it, but it'd be a tough stretch.
Let's see who else is
Who
here.
else? Who else should
Okay,
be in?
Florida Atlantic.
I'm taking USF over them.
Well, I'm guessing they might have USF winning the conference.
Yeah,
I don't have them as
but
locks,
what does
but
it say?
Bubble Watchers noted previously that teams bringing back everyone from the previous season tend to register about 80% of the overall year-to-year improvement on offense alone. FAU fits this pattern perfectly, ranking in the top 15 national for adjusted efficiency on offense most days at Ken Palm. What's been equally notable, however, is Florida Atlantic's defense ranked near 100 by comparison. The Owls reached Selection Sunday last year in the 30s on both sides of the ball. At 21-7, Dusty May's group could be in line for a second
Dude,
consecutive number 9
I
seed.
think USF's better in my opinion.
I think they might have them winning the conference, and then that's why.
But having like a second place, what division are they in? American team as a 9 seed. What are you gonna have USF like an
They
8 or
might get
7 seed?
biased because they're run. I mean,
Still though, like USF's, I don't know.
okay, then Mountain West, San Diego State's an obvious lock.
Mhm.
Utah State's lock. This is a sneaky good conference.
Yeah, yep. But they've always been that way. Like
I could
Boise
see
State.
six. I could see six. I could see all 6 of these teams in.
Let's take a look at their schedule first of all and see like some of the
Well,
wins.
Boise State. Okay, let's look at Boise State here.
They lost to Washington State, who's a good team. They lost to
Beat
Clemson and Virginia Tech, who are
beat St.
quad one
Mary's.
teams.
They beat St. Mary's.
That is a good win, very good win.
I mean, and that was only a 5-point loss to Washington
They
State.
beat San Diego State.
Lost to Virginia Tech. Lost to Clemson. Beat VCU.
Mm-hmm.
Beat San Francisco.
Yep.
Beat San Diego
Beat
State.
New Mexico. Yeah, this team, I could see them making it.
I
They have
think.
a tough.
Well, this
dude,
is this. They
that last part of their schedule. Did you see with who they're playing?
no.
Dude, they're playing all the top 3 teams.
Well, and then others, Dayton and St. Mary's
St.
are
Mary's.
locks. Win or lose their conference. Work to do. Gonzaga.
I think
James
Gonzaga
Madison.
needs to win out. I think to
Yeah,
make it.
Princeton.
James
I mean,
Madison, I think, should be in. Princeton.
please, Indiana State win your conference. I want to see
Stephen
Kareem
Avila.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Dude, what is up with these like teams? Remember what's his name?
Well, don't you know every 45 years Indiana State gets a generational white guy playing basketball for them?
Shit. No, but what was that dude's name? He played at Loyola. He had the
Oh.
mustache.
Clay. Oh my God, what was his name?
It wasn't Clayton Custard.
I know that was. I don't even know.
I'm gonna search it up.
He looks like him. McNeese State. I would be a lookout. This could be a sneaky Cinderella team.
True. Very.
They have.
I got him.
25-3.
His name's Cameron Krutwig.
Yeah, there it is. They haven't really played a lot. I mean, they did play a game against Bible Studies University, but this team is really good offensively, really good defensively.
Yep.
handled their own against Michigan. This would be a sneaky team
Yeah,
depending on who
Michigan's
they
also
play.
a fucking piss poor.
All right, well, that moves us on to bracketology. Let's see
Bracketology.
what
When was this
Minardi has
updated?
to say. This
This
was
was
made
updated 2
27th, so
days
2 days
ago,
ago.
bro. Okay, let's put in perspective. So
You know what? We can look
during
at the
that
coaching
time,
hot seat after this.
Kansas has lost. Okay,
Oklahoma lost, obviously.
Auburn lost. Yeah.
Let's just see. Here you go.
Here we go.
For top overall seed is not Houston. It will be Purdue projected. First team out is Texas A&M. And last team in is Gonzaga University.
I think Gonzaga has to win out, in my
Well, let's see.
opinion. They
Let's
have a
see who they
tough
have.
last schedule too.
All
So
right, your next 4 out, you have Iowa, Kansas State, Ole Miss, and Butler.
mm-hmm.
Then Colorado, Utah, Villanova, and Texas A&M. You have Providence, Seton Hall, and Virginia in here. Texas is the last 4 buys.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Nevada.
New Mexico, Wake
Out of
Forest.
these teams, who do you think could make the deepest run if they make it?
It's gonna sound biased because it's Big 12, but Texas. You have Amos. He's performed in
I don't.
DSU.
So the only reason why I have to disagree is whenever Amos is shut down, they lose. Like they don't have no offense.
Yes, but to be fair, that's playing against Big 12 competition.
True.
If you go play a team like, let's see who they have Texas playing. Okay, let's just look to see who they have Texas playing.
Go down.
If you play a team like Utah State, well, that's not really a Omaha. That's not, I guess, that's not a Big 12 team.
Yeah, but then look at the second round.
Yeah, Kansas, but I mean, well, okay, let's just look at this. Okay, Purdue is the number 1 seed. Boise State, Florida Atlantic, that'd be a sneaky good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Washington State and Samford, and then we got Baylor and the Spokane. So for here, for my Elite 8 team, I would probably choose Baylor, honestly.
Oh, wait, well, what? Oh, from that other bracket?
Yeah, so from 1 to 13 here, I don't think Purdue's gonna make a run. I don't like. I know it's gonna sound a little bit because they got beat first round. I'm a little bit hesitant to pick them, but I'm gonna go Baylor. I think your Sweet 16 will be Baylor Purdue, and then I think Baylor would be Purdue.
I think Purdue's gonna. It's gonna be interesting to see Yavis Messi versus Zach Edey.
Yes, that would be a good NFL draft, NBA draft game to watch right there. Then you got Dayton versus Seton Hall of Virginia, Alabama. I think a sneaky team here could be an Alabama and an Elite 8.
Yeah,
Of course, Alabama would be my Sweet 16 team here, obviously. And then maybe they play in Texas Tech or
I think in this situation, I could see Texas Tech upsetting.
And then you have 2 Big 12 teams in the first region.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could even see Texas Tech beating Alabama. But I think Alabama, that could be a sneaky team to make the Final Four because they play with the right pacing in March that you need to play with. Really fast-paced team. So I think Alabama could be a sneaky Final Four team. Okay. I think Arizona makes it out of here. I don't. Kentucky's way too inconsistent for me.
I think it just depends.
I
could see them. I could realistically see them making a Final Four run.
I could see Kentucky making a Final Four run, but I could also see them getting beat by Richmond.
I could, yeah. So could I.
But
I have a good feeling about this Kentucky team. They have 2 or 3 potential lottery picks this year.
So then I'll say Kentucky to the Sweet 16, but they lose to Arizona.
Yep.
And then South Carolina, I don't like Duke.
I'd pick Duke over Carolina.
I think I'd go with Duke to the Sweet 16, but I have Kansas in the.
Yeah, yep. I'd have to agree. The only part I'm hesitant about on Kansas is their lack of bench depth.
I could see that. I could honestly see that. So I mean, but Kansas, maybe Duke makes the Elite 8, but I think Kansas, if this is the bracket, I think they have a really good shot to make the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Okay. Brooklyn, this East region. Okay. Potential upsets. I think Oklahoma can get past Northwestern. I don't know enough about Northwestern, but I don't think we get past UConn.
Yeah.
At that point, so UConn to the Sweet 16.
I could see McNeese State upset.
But then Auburn beats McNeese State in the next round.
Dude, I'm looking at this, right? I'm scared if this is our like if this is Omaha. First of all, if this is Omaha, I'm gonna do all I can to go. Okay, like I'm telling you this, but like this side of the bracket scares me. Um, and I'm
Okay.
talking about St. Mary's in South Florida
Yeah.
because St. Mary's, they're just that up and coming, they're in the Pacific or Pacific conference, right, or whatever conference.
Yeah, or I think that's the West Coast Conference.
Yeah, like they've always been that sneaky team in that conference, and I think they're just up and coming in their perspective conference or respective conference. Um, but like I just that scares me as an Iowa State fan. That side of the bracket. I think BYU could possibly upset North Carolina.
Yeah, I could see. So right here, my Elite Eight matchup.
I'm saying UConn and
I say UConn Iowa State. Give me that 2014 rematch.
God. We did play last year.
Well, I guess yeah, that is true. We did play last year. Then let's go down to the next one here.
As an Iowa State fan, though,
South Dakota
that
State.
that region scares the fuck out of me. All right, so like for this, any team from uh like South Dakota State's conference could win the conference. I'm gonna like tell you the stats or the standings right now. Okay,
All right, I'm listening.
so SDSU is first in the conference with 10 wins and 4 losses, or 17 and 12 overall. Right? Guess what the difference between them and the sixth team in the conference is?
What?
3.5 games.
Dang. So that's
There are three. There are. So first it's South Dakota State with 10-4 in their conference, and then it's North Dakota's 9-5, and North Dakota State is 8-6. Same with Kansas City, and then you got St. Thomas who's 7-7, Omaha who's 7-8, and then you got Denver who's 6-8 and 15-4 total. But they have one of the leading scorers in college basketball, who averages 25. So it's scary. Any team could make that, but I'm hoping, hoping my Jacks can make it, BT. But
all
I
right.
don't think
So
it matters.
yeah, yeah.
Because,
Houston wins. Nebraska wins. Houston makes a Sweet 16.
dude, I'm taking Houston. This is like an easy
Yeah, and then I think Houston would play. I'm gonna go with an upset. My Cinderella team.
Wake
I think
Forest.
Grand Canyon in the Sweet 16,
I mean, maybe, but I think Houston runs this fucking
and
side
then
of the bracket.
I think Houston meets Creighton.
Nah, I think it's Houston, Tennessee, and
I
then
could see Creighton. I
Houston,
could just
Houston
see
shuts
Creighton.
down Dalton Connect.
Creighton has the senior leadership.
Yeah, but
They've been there. They've been there. Creighton's been there. They played in
dude,
big
I'm
March
taking I'm
games.
taking Houston this
They
side of the
were they
bracket.
were
This whole
Stuvie.
bracket is
Stuvie.
Houston.
Creighton was a couple points away from beating the national runner-ups last year.
Yeah, but did they? No. They
And
also
they
lost
returned.
one of their better guards in Nemhard.
All right. Well, I want to look at this because I mean we have time to kill anyway. Oh well. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Hold on, guys. I want to look at this. The college basketball hot seats. Let's see if I can find it though. Okay. Can I just see articles, please?
Damn, BT, we're already done with 2 segments.
Well, yeah. That's I'm just
Actually, we're
trying.
done with one. Actually,
Hold on. Let's just do this. I want to look at one thing real quick before we see if we agree with some of this. So hold on 1 second. Let me add this. Okay, perfect.
Dustin May, really?
Guide to the 2024 men's college basketball coaching hot seats. You ready?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Busy carousel. After that, a handful can go either way. Okay, 2.5 weeks. It's unclear how many of the carousel is going to spring this spring. There are already Power 6 jobs available, and another 3 are almost guaranteed to be open after that. A handful can go
Michigan.
either way. Like Michigan, I could see that happening. Indiana,
Dude, there's no way, like Mike wouldn't just still have a coaching seat with the amount of talent he has on his team.
and then Villanova, I could very well see.
Yeah, just because they're a blue blood and
And then okay, and then
retirement watch.
so Miami, of course,
Larry
Florida
Nagy, yeah.
State, and then Oregon's Dana Altman, former Creighton coach. And then that's really all that matters. Guys who could look around.
I see
Creighton,
McCaffrey.
Creighton's Greg McDermott and
Or
Washington State's Cal Smith are likely candidates for multiple openings, while Oklahoma's Porter Moser, Arkansas's Eric Musselman, and Mark Pope, BYU's Mark Pope, and Arizona State's Bobby Hurley could all listen to other schools. Others who could look around: Iowa's Fred McCaffrey, USC's coach, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, and Virginia Tech. Will sizable buyouts prevent some moves? We've already discussed the 5 biggest jobs in the country. Ohio State paid nearly $13 million to fire Chris Holtmann. What are the Buckeyes willing to pay to lure a coach from another school? Does anyone not wanting to do so leave the likes of UCLA's Mark Cronin, Alabama's Nate Oates, and Iowa State's TJ Otzelberger names for Ohio State's job opening?
I'm not, dude. So I don't think TJ is going to leave. Like, and my
Okay.
only
Job's already open. Here you go. They do not have him for Ohio State. They have
yeah.
Creighton's Greg McDermott, Xavier. I think Sean Miller's the hire. I think
Well,
they would
didn't he?
hire
Where
Sean
did he
Miller.
coached at Arizona before? So
Yeah,
yeah.
and then Xavier. I think there's a lot of smoke between him. I think it's down between Greg McDermott or Sean Miller. West Virginia, Florida Atlantic's Dusty May.
Dude, that'd be a good hire.
But there's smoke that Bob Huggins might be coming back.
I don't think they can afford that. Like
DePaul.
DePaul. This girl past DePaul. DePaul's a lost fucking.
No, there's a lot of smoke with Porter Moser.
Wow, Porter Moser, the worst fucking college basketball team in the country.
He wants to go back to Chicago. That's his roots.
Then go to Loyola or Chicago State.
Louisville, I think, should be open.
Yep.
Washington, I don't know enough about.
I don't know. Washington's been all right this year, though, haven't they?
Stanford,
yeah. Andrei Stojakovic's son.
jobs we're watching. Michigan.
I think he's fired. He has to be, right?
You ready for this next one?
What? Oklahoma State.
Mike Boynton.
Good. He's been ass.
With just one NCAA tournament.
Wasn't that with Cade?
Yeah, with Cade Cunningham to show for it. He signed through 2027, 2028, though. So I don't. UCF, maybe?
Stackhouse is gone. Stackhouse for Vandy is gone.
I mean, they are 7-18.
Dude, no, you know what's funny, though? They just signed him to an extension last year after almost making the tournament.
Yeah, likely not happening this year. Villanova. Indiana.
Get him out of there. USC, get him out of there. Fran McCaffrey, it just depends.
He's been there so long. Seats that have cooled. Clemson.
I don't know why. Like there was a hot seat. Didn't they make it? They didn't make it last year, but they were like 25 and something last year, right?
Yeah, they were a really good team a couple of years ago, weren't they?
Yeah, and like people were surprised they didn't make it last year. I don't know why he was on the hot seat.
I mean, Nebraska.
Fred
Hoiberg was on the hot seat.
Yeah, 100%.
Minnesota.
I don't. Isn't like it? Wasn't his dad a coach? The Minnesota's coach.
Oh, look at this.
What's his name?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh wait, who?
Minnesota's coach.
Ben Johnson. I don't know.
I might have been thinking about someone else.
Okay. Noteworthy non-power programs to keep an eye on. St. Louis. There's a lot of smoke between St. Louis and Porter Moser as well, because Porter Moser, that was his first coaching job.
Yeah, but you really the only
Lon
way
Kruger's son might get fired. UNLV.
BT. I just don't think. I don't think Porter Moser goes back to lower power schools.
High-profile names to watch.
Sean Miller, yeah. Larmont Parks Porter.
Give me Kelvin Sampson or Kellen Sampson. Kelvin Sampson's son. Moser's buyout just north of $7 million, but there has been talk he's willing to look around. He is the Sooners poised to reach the NCAA tournament for the first time since arriving in Norman, and of course, he has a Final Four appearance on his resume. Will Wade?
Dude,
Will Wade is the coach of McNeese
yeah,
State.
dude, I forgot about that. LSU legend.
VCU legend, bro. He created the VCU drill. Mark Pope, born in Omaha. Chris
Chris
Beard?
Beard, yeah. Randy
Really?
Bennett. Is that Tony Bennett's son?
I don't know. Bobby Hurley?
I'm searching it up. What is his name? Randy Bennett? All right.
Okay, and that's really.
What is-
Oh, Darian DeVries from Drake. Maybe he can be out to
No,
Leaders
no, 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 no.
replacement.
Don't. I hope he doesn't. Because I think we can get Tucker DeVries. Um,
Oh, well, Caitlin Clark's going to forgo her final year. Breaking news.
what?
Caitlin Clark will to forgo final year at Iowa, enters WNBA draft.
Yes, sir. You know who's going to draft her?
Who?
Indiana.
Wow, I can't believe you watch the WNBA.
I've never watched a WNBA game in my
Then why are you
life.
cheering for Indiana, bro?
Because I'm a Pacers fan.
All right, well, that will
Dummy.
move us to
Dummy boy.
Pacers week.
Yes, sir. Don't even get me fucking started. God. Fucking Raptors. I've kind of already. I haven't talked about it on the podcast, but I have texted BT.
They went
about-
3-1.
Yeah, but we lost to fucking Toronto. BT, I don't understand how a team can go from beating the likes of New Orleans, Dallas, New York, to losing to Charlotte, Toronto.
Hey, we playing Sunday, March 24th. Lakers, Indiana, national TV, Stu. You're
not
gonna
on
finally
my-
get to watch
not on
it.
my TV.
You don't have NBA TV?
No. I watched a little bit of last night though.
I know.
After the Iowa State game.
I was like, oh, the one game it's actually nationally televised. Iowa State's playing.
Yeah, I told you that too. No, but like this team just if we could beat, shitty teams, like I want you to look at our schedule, right?
Yes,
like
we
we've
went
lost.
over this last week. We went
Yeah,
over this.
like we just it's so bad that we lose to these shitty teams and then we can beat these, top teams in the conferences. It's just
34
whack.
and 26. We're about what? 22 games left. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting at like the 7th seed.
We can look at the standings after this. But
So the next we have
yeah,
3 games.
Yep.
Honestly,
I'm gonna
dude,
go 2-1, lost to San Antonio Spurs.
I could see that. Yeah, honestly, I think we're either gonna go 1-2 or 2-1. I think we would at least one game.
Do you think New Orleans gets a get back? Maybe.
Yeah, I do. I think we're gonna go 1-2 with winning against Dallas.
Can't believe we predicted the losses.
Yeah, it's just the world we live in, BT. It's
To be fair, you beat the Pistons.
Wow. Dude, I swear, if we don't make the playoffs this year, dude.
Hey,
Like-
we can come back to me in March 20th when you guys. Oh wait, on the podcast we'll be looking at the score update, and you guys will be losing to the Detroit Pistons. I'm calling it.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah. Hey, look, we're about to play for like the second time and third time this year.
Yeah. No, but like right now we're sitting at 7th right now, but like 5 through 8 in the East is all like a half a game, not even.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
tied with the We're tied with the Heat, 76ers, and we're half a game ahead of the
Oh,
Magic.
Shout out
Dude.
that. Wait, why is this upside down? This is so fucking messing with me.
What?
It's like upside down.
What is upside down?
Look at the schedule.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That is
Okay.
weird.
Let's see if I can update it, or maybe that's just okay. I guess that's just normal.
But yeah,
All right.
We're one. I think we'll go 1-2 this week.
Shout out. Okay, so last week. I guess we're gonna go to the schedule because I don't know who we all played. Okay, so from the last we went 2-2 basically. Yes, 2-2 with the loss to the Warriors and the loss to the Suns. LeBron is really kicking it into gear, man. He's looking like playoff LeBron.
He is. Last night.
Last night, especially. I mean, it's not easy owning LA.
Last
I
night
mean,
we let the liquor talk.
the Clippers just complete. I mean, no, they sold. We just
They
own
did.
LA.
They did. They did. They did.
Fucking tough ass schedule, man. No fucking breaks in between here. Look at all this national TV I can watch my
Didn't you
team
let
play.
Wembanyama like do a triple five or quadruple five on y'all?
Yeah, I think we did. Let's see if we can go on the game. We beat the Spurs, and then last night we beat the Clippers. Just come here.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still won though.
It still pains my heart, dude. It still pains my heart that we could have been able to get him, but the NBA is rigged.
It just sucks, man. Like it's so nice to be able to watch it. Look how many nationally televised games I have
Fuck
left to watch.
you. But that's
Um,
always been the Lakers because they're the biggest market team in the country
just get a bigger market.
besides New York.
Just get more people in the state of Indiana. Go repopulate the state of Indiana, Sue. It's on you.
BT, can I ask you something?
So
It doesn't matter how good of a team you are. If you're a big market team, like last night's game, you know why it was rescheduled?
why?
Because the Grizzlies and Nets were playing or supposed to be the matchup.
Oh
And they're just
yeah.
like, oh, we'll flex the game, you know,
Okay.
we'll change it for you.
We play the Wizards tonight. We should win.
You should win.
I mean, this is the easiest win
They're
we
the
got
worst
of the.
team in they're the worst team in the NBA.
I think we go 2-1. Or no, I'm gonna. You know what? Fuck
Three
it.
and 0.
3-0. Let's
I'm
go.
calling it too, BT.
35-28. That'll give us some good standing. We get the Denver and LA. We get OKC and LA. I mean, we beat
Mm-hmm.
OKC the last couple times we played them.
Yep.
AD has this field day against Chet. Austin
Damn,
Reed.
we still play you twice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We played twice in the same week.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like the game in Indiana, the Pacers are gonna be like, oh, it's revenge for the play-in tournament.
No, I think honestly we split one of these.
Oh yeah, well maybe.
Maybe, but just depends.
To be fair, it is one of our easiest games. Not to be sound mean to your team, but it's one of the easiest games out. Look at this stretch, dude. Look at this fucking stretch.
How are you gonna say that when Atlanta is up there and Memphis is up there and Brooklyn's up there?
Okay, let's take
I
away
can't
Brooklyn.
believe you.
Let's take away March 31st. Look at this.
Raptors,
Take away March
Wizards.
31st, dude. From March 31st, rate the four easiest teams we play.
Okay. Golden. Nah. Okay. Atlanta. Um.
Washington,
No, I'd probably say Washington, Atlanta, and then I'd say.
Nets, or no,
mm,
Grizzlies,
I'd say
Nets,
Grizzlies, Nets, Grizzlies probably,
and then
or
who's
Grizzlies
number
Nets.
5?
Atlanta.
You've already said Atlanta.
No, I didn't. I said.
You said Atlanta number 2.
Then Golden State.
Didn't Golden State beat you guys?
Yeah, but Curry also went off. But they're also starting to play a lot better. So
So, yeah.
it's pretty evenly matched. But
This is a fucking tough ass stretch for the Lakers.
well, win, okay? Like
Well,
there's a reason why I chose y'all to be in the NBA Finals this year, BT.
I did too, Sue. I did too. You're not the
Yeah,
only one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
LeBron's
Okay,
gonna win a ring and retire. It's the script.
get his old ass out of the league
All right. Well, we're gonna
because
try
he
something
sure as
new.
hell isn't playing with his bum ass son.
We're gonna try something new.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to baseball.
BT and I are baseball fans.
Yeah, go Cubs, go.
Go Dodgers.
No, go Cubs, go is better.
BT has been a diehard baseball fan for a solid 10 hours now.
More probably like a day, because I've been
Yeah,
watching the spring training. So
yeah. For those of you who
to be
don't know,
fair,
I've been a Dodgers
this
fan
is
for
something nice.
about 15 years since I learned about Jackie Robinson in elementary school. And so, all
So
I can say is that the playoffs scare the fuck out of me, except 2020, and of course the year we won the World Series. Um, everything was shut down. So
So, um,
You're
So
so ass, dude. You guys are
we're
so bad.
3-3 in spring training.
How
It's
the
spring
fuck do you
training.
lose to the
It's
Rockies?
it's spring training.
The Rockies, dude. The fucking Rockies.
I mean,
One of the worst teams in baseball this year. They're supposed to be.
well, I guess we can look at the standings here.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop,
Okay,
boop, boop,
whatever the fuck is wrong. All right, I'm
boop,
just gonna have to not be
boop,
with my face
boop.
cam for a little bit here, probably for the rest of the stream. But let's go to this regular season. Let's just quickly do our predictions here,
No, we can't do this.
dude. We're casuals. We're not gonna think this through. This
we
is gonna be
cannot.
funny.
We cannot do this, BT.
Okay. American League East. Give me
No,
the.
we'll do this. We'll do this next week when we have when we
We
look
can't watch
over things.
videos. We have to go this off of our gut. Our gut is right,
BT,
Steve.
I am not being an idiot. I have an idea of where I want to place these teams, but I want to write it down
No, just
first.
choose who do you think is gonna win the division. You don't have to choose who's gonna
Oh, okay.
win.
Then we'll go. We'll once baseball season starts, we'll predict that.
Yeah, sure. It's gonna
All
be
right, I
really.
get
It might
the
be as bad as our NFL.
maybe.
Give me the Orioles.
Yep, same. I'm a big Adley Rutschman fan, personally.
Give me the Royals.
And Orioles, dude, they have what's his name? Adam Wainwright's kid,
Sure.
who's a top prospect coming in, so he'll be very good.
Give me the Royals and Bobby Witt Jr.
Royal.
They got a good young team. I've watched some of their AAA affiliate games.
Dude.
Shout out the Omaha Storm Chasers, by the way.
Dude, I
Dude,
don't.
for the West. Give me the
I'm
Oakland
still
Athletics.
deciding. I'll probably end up going to the Royals too. I just don't know much. I think this is one of the worst divisions in baseball, if I'm not mistaken.
Give me the Las Vegas Athletics to win. I'm just kidding. Give me the Texas Rangers.
I'm gonna go Astros. Them
Genius.
cheating motherfuckers.
Fuck.
I think that is probably one of the better ones too, besides
Give me
the
the Mets to
Athletics.
win the East.
Go
New York.
I'm going Atlanta.
Give me the Cubs. I think this is from what I understand, this
This
is
is one of the weaker.
Give me the Cubs because the Brewers aren't good anymore, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe
I
is
think
the
it's either
Cardinals
gonna be
still
the
good?
Cubs or a surprise team in the Reds. But I'll go the Cubs and then
Oh
Dodgers.
yeah, they have Eddie De La Cruz.
Yeah, and they got Dodgers.
And give me the Padres.
Fuck you.
Give me the Diamondbacks. They beat the
Shut the
Dodgers
fuck
last year.
up, BT. God, you pissed me off.
Madison Bumgarner.
Casual baseball fan, ladies and gentlemen.
Madison Bumgarner.
BT does not know that we run the regular season and we shit the bed in the
What did
playoff
the
season.
Diamondbacks do with Madison Bumgarner?
Man, I hate Madison Bumgarner. Remember Johnny Cueto?
Is that the dude that used to pitch for the Giants?
Yeah, he pitched for the Giants and he pitched for the Royals. He's the one that used to pitch like this. He used to get it up like this and go.
He's that big guy, right?
Yeah, he's kind of big.
Big brolicky man.
Whoa, BT. Whoa.
One, I can't control it.
Whoa. But yeah, that's our little baseball preview for our predictions. Like I said, next week we'll have BT. Your homework for the week is to study baseball. When does the regular season start? He's back, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be
probably
regular.
April.
It starts in March 28th.
Yeah, April, basically.
So yeah, we may not. We'll just we may wait to what?
You know what? Hold on, I'm looking at this. Saturday, March 2nd, Stu. We play, Stu. March 2nd. Dodgers, Cubs.
Okay, buddy. But yeah.
What the fuck does first half and second half mean?
Baby, when I met
Hey,
you.
You know what? The Cubs and the Dodgers, they play a series. That's the Cubs' third series.
Oh, okay.
We played the rain. Holy fuck! Why do we have to play the Rangers in the first half? Our opening series is against the Rangers.
Yikes.
Yikes! All right. Well, do we even talk about
After
our look ahead?
no, we haven't yet, but we need to.
Stevie,
So
what's your look ahead college basketball game?
my college basketball look ahead is Marquette versus Creighton on the 2nd of March.
2nd of March, huh?
So
Jesus,
Saturday.
March Madness.
I mean, these are the two top teams in the Big East. It's gonna be a very interesting game because Creighton's kind of been struggling recently. Yes, they just beat um Seton Hall, but they are. I mean, I can't say they're struggling. They just beat UConn, but then they lost to St. John's by 14. So, um, it's gonna be interesting, dude.
Give me Creighton.
It's
They're in
at
Omaha.
Creighton too. I'm gonna go Creighton too. Um,
I might go.
they have a former SDSU basketball player, so I'm gonna be a homer. They have Trey Alexander, who has like 15 brothers or cousins in the NBA. Um,
They also have a former Iowa State head basketball coach.
they do indeed. And Tyler Kolek can't read, so have you seen that?
Oh my fucking god, yeah.
There's like a Twitter thing where they're picking on Tyler Kolek saying that he is like a 1.9 GPA that he can't read.
Yeah, didn't he get suspended though?
I don't know if that's real or not. I think it's fake, but regardless, I got Creighton upsetting Marquette Golden Eagles on Saturday, March 2nd
Oh my god.
at what's
1:30.
the arena called?
Oh,
CenturyLink
it's not
something.
CenturyLink. It's not CHI. Oh, CHI Health. No,
CHI Health Arena.
is it? I
I'm a
think so.
casual. I lived like
You
two
don't live
minutes
there
away from
anymore.
it, and now I don't live there anymore. But yeah, I got Creighton. What about you, BT? What is your college basketball look ahead game of the week?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
This guy. He goes, I'm gonna do Oklahoma Houston. But no, because Houston's gonna shit on us.
Terrence Shannon Jr. is going to win this game. Illinois is going to upset Purdue. And all this Purdue being the top overall seed, it's going to be done.
I do not like Purdue, okay? But I hope that Zach Edey shits on Terrence Shannon. Terrence Shannon can go, I'm not gonna say die in a hole, but he can go dig a hole and sit in that hole for a solid 8 months and think about his life fucking choices. Cause fuck that dude, okay?
He
Biggest
he could
piece of
he could
shit in
do he
college
could do that
basketball.
after
I don't
Illinois.
understand how he's still able to play basketball after the shit he was accused of, and I think he was found guilty of. I think he has a restraining order on the chick, or she has a restraining order on him. I don't understand how he's playing basketball. It's fucking stupid. So I'm going Purdue shitting on the Illinois Fighting Illini and Terrence Shannon. Bad.
Give me Illinois to upset.
Fuck you.
Um.
Get me off this game before I go off.
Okay, Queso, my bad. You know who Queso is?
I don't care. You just ruined my move right there.
I'm sorry, Stu.
Now I'm
What
gonna
you're
have
gonna
to
do?
beat you up in
We're
locks of
you
the
start.
week again. So
Oh, of course. What's your look ahead?
Timberwolves and Clippers, which I
What day?
think has been my look at like 3 times. But and that is on the that is the I think it's on Saturday too.
Sunday.
Same thing. Um, battle of the two better teams in the Western Conference, Minnesota.
The Flippers? They're not even the best team in LA.
What's the ranking say, BT? What does the standing say, BT?
I don't doesn't matter. They just lost. They lost 3 times to the Lakers.
Yeah, don't talk to me, all right? Get a hold of your cat. I can hear. If I can hear, the audience can hear, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, BT. Yeah, I get the Timberwolves. Timberwolves are just hot. When is Paul George supposed to come back? Does it say March 1st?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. What about that Minnesota injury report? Scroll down a little bit for me, please. Anthony Edwards, March 1st. Yeah, I got the Timberwolves. They're on a hot streak, and they got one of the best backup point guards in the league, in Monte Morris. Um, they have Gabe Calisher on their G League team, Iowa Wolves. Shout out Gabe Calisher. Clippers. These two teams are good, but I'm going Timberwolves.
Okay. I think Timberwolves win because the Flippers are bad.
Whoa, BT. More context on this, please.
I think Anthony Edwards returns and has a big game. He drops 40. Cat drops 25, 12, and 5 assists.
Okay, you kind of. I don't. I don't remember the last. The Cat 12 rebounds is just.
Watch it happen. Okay, buddy. Okay.
They got the defensive player of the year on their team.
No, that's Anthony Davis.
Shut the fuck up. It's Goddard. Gobert.
Goddard. You mean
Gobert.
I don't see Dallas Goddard playing for the.
Goddard.
My look
Gobert.
ahead game is the Lakers Nuggets, and the Lakers are going to win. Because we're going
Ooh.
to get revenge for last year's Western Conference Finals because we haven't done that this year yet. Oh my God. Anthony, we might get Vanderbilt back and Gabe Vincent back. This might be the healthiest team this team has played. And I think we turn it around. This will be part. We're gonna start to get a little heater going here. We're gonna win. We're gonna stop. Anthony Davis is gonna clamp up on Jokic. LeBron's gonna score 35. LeBron is gonna pass 40K points this game because I don't think he's scoring 40 against the Wizards.
Could happen. I think it's gonna be a good game. It's on the second. It's on a Saturday. I do
Saturday at
not know if I will
7:30.
watch this game. Might be at the bar. So.
Wow, buddy. Then you don't think they'll have it on at the bar?
Oh damn! I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Okay, yeah. I think it's gonna be a good
It's
game.
on national TV, Stu.
I got the Lakers as well. I'm a big fan of the Lakers this year.
They might have the Oklahoma Houston game.
I'm a big D'Lo fan this year as well.
What about Austin Reeves?
Fuck that guy.
You just mad because he's not on the Pacers?
I could care less. Honestly.
Fuck Nebraska, bro.
Oh, didn't you have them? You had those on your LOLs. But yeah, I like the Lakers too.
Fucking horseshit.
And BT, you know what that means.
Suvi, it's your favorite thing to do.
We gotta say it together, BT. It's been too long. All right,
Okay,
ladies
ready?
and gentlemen, boys and girls, the favorite segment of our podcast, it is
Locks of the week.
Yes,
All right.
sir. Last week I came in with the dub once again. BT cannot win against me.
To be fair, I won last week.
Wow. I won like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. And yeah. So I went 5-1 last week. BT went 4-2. I am currently 87-45. BT is 75-57. 12 games behind me. 2 full weeks. It's not looking good for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, to be fair, we have MLB showing up too.
Dude. We don't know if we're doing baseball yet, ladies and gentlemen. We have to find something else. I don't know. Maybe watch WNBA or something. I don't fucking know.
Hell no.
But yeah, BT, I'm gonna go first, of course, because winners go first, and I'm a winner, buddy, old boy, old pal. My first NBA lockhead game of the week is the Bucks over the Hornets tonight. They played, I think, a couple days ago, and the Hornets got shit on. So,
the Hornets are winning right now, 79-64.
Oh God, no, they're not. You get me fucking scared. And then I looked at the score, and then I saw a 79-64. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I looked. I was like, "The Bucks are winning." Okay, don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again. You fucking.
It's actually 79-65 now.
Wow, you're so
You're
cool,
cooked. You're
BT. Oh my
cooked.
god. Oh my god. And then I got the Clippers over the Wizards tomorrow because the Wizards are the worst team in the NBA. I will take the Pistons over them in a heartbeat. Um, yeah. And then my underdog, I got the Suns over the Thunder on the 3rd of March. BT's Thunder. BT's second favorite team in the league, Thunder. Chet Holmgren, Dick Ryder. Hey yo, BT. Hey yo. But yeah, I like the Suns over the Thunder. Suns been playing pretty good basketball. Thunder. I'm just this was a good upset. Um, Wanted to do a little something different. So, BT, what's your NBA locks of the week for this week, buddy old boyle pal?
I'm going to the same strategy I always do.
Oh my God! You think he'd learn, ladies and gentlemen? This guy has consistently picked on the same exact day, and every time he's done it, he's lost. Besides 1 week.
Right now I'm all well. Okay. I'm 0-0 in my picks. I have the Thunder over the Spurs tonight, and
Mhm.
Chat's gonna get. He's gonna put Wembanyama in hell. I have the Suns over the Rockets tonight, and then my upset. Right now they are playing, and the Knicks are losing, 46-55 to the Warriors at half. So, and then for my college basketball, I have one game playing right now, and Morehead State is beating Southeast Missouri State
Mhm.
34-25. So that's looking good. Then I have um, Grand Canyon over UT Rio, University of Texas Rio Grande Valley. Um,
Ohio State, BT.
then I had Nebraska over Ohio State tonight. I admit I got that wrong. Not a good look.
0
Not
and
the
1 so far.
1-1 so far. Not the greatest look. We'll turn it around. I promise, boys. I promise. We will turn it around. We're gonna
Bruh,
make.
you sound hella like
We're gonna make my locks great again. And it's gonna be perfect. Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
buddy. All right.
Okay.
Okay. And then my college basketball locks of the week. I got Cleveland State over IUPUI. What?
Mm.
You know who Cleveland State has, BT? They got Tristan and Aruna, former
Who?
Iowa State and Kansas Jayhawk.
There's a reason I don't know.
Well, he's saucing them up, and we
Okay.
kind of
When when
shit.
do, when do they play?
They play the 2nd
Yeah.
of March, and then my second lock of the week, I got McNeese State. We have mentioned them a lot this podcast. I have them over Houston Christian on the 4th of March. And then my underdog pick of the week for college basketball is tonight. I got University of San Francisco over Gonzaga.
You should have.
First
You
time they
should have.
played, Gonzaga beat them by 5. Um, I've always, San Francisco's been a pretty decent team in the what is it the at Coastal Conference? What was it, BT?
West Coast Conference.
West Coast Conference. They've been an up and comer, been very interesting. Remember they made the tournament a couple years ago, and I think they're gonna get the job done tonight. So
Well, you should have picked North Dakota.
because they're upsetting South Dakota State.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I checked the score, and
Or
I
you could
said
have.
this
Or you
earlier.
could have put South Dakota, the best basketball team in South Dakota.
We beat them twice this year. Get shit on
They're beating North Dakota State
3 times
45-30.
if you say football. So
I mean, you also could have picked St. Thomas, Minnesota to beat Omaha. I mean, right now they're beating them 34-14.
yeah, Omaha is bad. I told you, dude, that it's anyone's conference. So, but that's it, BT.
That's episode 23. I told you guys it's gonna be a shorter episode.
Yeah, we're kind of in that dead period. Once the tournaments start,
Oh
we'll
yeah,
have
we're gonna
a
have
lot
fun.
longer. So we're gonna have
We
a
we might have to move the podcast a little well, because we'll have the first 4 games starting on
yep,
Tuesday.
yep, and then um
Have you?
that Tuesday that Wednesday BT and I haven't talked about this, but we might be making our brackets live.
Yes.
I'd be down
Well,
with
I
that.
guess yeah.
And then we could, do our dark horse teams and stuff like that. So, any ideas we're welcome to. If y'all have any,
I don't know if we've discussed this yet, but I don't know if you've given. I don't know what your plans are yet, but for Selection Sunday,
It
I don't
just
know if you'll
depends.
be.
I'm
If I don't
driving
know if
home.
you'll be joining us, but I will be live looking at
Okay.
my reaction to the.
Okay.
So if you want to just pop in,
Yep.
maybe
Yep.
when you
Yep.
get
Yep. Yep.
home or.
What time's the selection show? Isn't it like a 6 or something like that?
Hold on, I can look it up. Here you go. Selection.
Also, I will be posting on social media tonight once we are. Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Nothing.
What?
Wow.
What?
Wow. 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 I'll tell you after the stream. Oh my god. Wow.
Somebody got fired.
No. No. Oh my god.
So Selection Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So 5 o'clock here,
Yeah. So it just
March
depends on what time I
17th.
get home. I might get home before then. It just depends. So
All right. Well, that will
yeah,
end.
I will post on social media once BT gets these once we get everything uploaded and stuff
The
like that.
fucking miss.
Um yeah, so
Stewie's a little distracted right now.
dude but yeah, I will we'll post on social media tonight or whenever we get the rest of that podcast updated on Spotify. So BT, you want to close out?
What is going on in LC? Why is there a helicopter landed in the middle school parking lot?
Oh, what the hell? What? BT just finished out. Finished just
Okay, I don't know what the hell is happening in this world right now. So this will end episode 23. Make sure to like, subscribe, rate us 5 stars, leave us a good review. We will see you next Wednesday, one step closer to the biggest event in all of sports, March Madness. It will be officially in March. It'll be officially the first March Madness bracket podcast.
Yep.
Um, um, I don't know what's going on in the world today. But that'll end episode 23. We'll be back for the Kobe episode next week.
Kobe. Yes, sir. Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, y'all.